So we're gonna kind of just mostly talk about Divergent throughout this video. So beautiful cupcake. So I'm just gonna sit like this the whole video. No, I'm not really uncomfortable. Anyway, so I'm an idiot. Okay. I'm doing a cupcake chit chat. Okay, so oh my gosh, I had to hold. Okay, let's see how long I can go. Okay, from the time I stopped talking about Divergent for the rest of the video, how long I can go without talking about Divergent, because oh my gosh, those have been the only thoughts that have been able to go through my head lately. Like, I swear the only thing I've been able to think about is the Divergent, and it's just absolutely amazingness. Okay, so I started reading it last night, and I can't stop. I'm like on chapter 11 or 12. I can't remember. But oh my goodness, girl, it is just so freaking amazing. It didn't start out slow, which I really like because I hate it when books start out slow. Am I the only one that does? Like, it just bothers me. That's why I like John Green and The Hunger Games and Harry Potter. Those books I feel just don't start out slow, but then, you know, there are just some books that, like, they turn out to be good. They just start out slow. And anyway, so oh my gosh, if you don't know what it's about, it's basically about like it's in the future. It's kind of like the Hunger Games, only a little less gory. Anyway, so and everyone is like, okay, like in America we live in a democracy. Like, we have a say in the government or whatever, and so basically they don't live in that anymore. Everyone's divided into factions by their personalities. There's erudite, which are the ones who value intelligence the most. There's abnegation, which are the ones that value selflessness the most. There's candor, which values honesty and, like, you know, speaking your mind or whatever. There's amity, which values peace, and then there's dauntless, which values bravery. And this girl, her name is Beatrice. She was born into the abnegation faction because her parents, her parents were abnegations. And so when you turn 16, you take a test to find out what faction you would most fit into, and then you become a member of that faction, and you stay with there for the rest of your life. You don't like marry outside of your faction. All your friends are in that faction, like your family. And if you happen to choose a faction that your family is in, then, you know, you're in that faction with your family. But, see, if you choose a different faction, then you can't see your family except for on visiting base, which kind of makes me sad. So, anyway, so basically, and so she took the test, and she turns out, and her results were inconclusive, and so she was just like, girl, what does that mean? And the person was like, well, I'm gonna tell you what that means. It means you're divergent, and it's a secret, and you gotta keep it to yourself. And and so she's like, okay. And it's like, she could choose abnegation, which is one she was already in. She could choose erudite, or she could choose dauntless. And so she didn't want to choose erudite because erudite, they don't really get along. And they don't really get along. And so she chose dauntless, even though I kind of suspected that, girl, because I'm just that amazing of a reader. Anyway, so she chose dauntless, and her mother was fine with it. Her father, not so much. And her brother, he chose erudite, girl. He chose erudite. He did. And so now his father. So, you know, I kind of think that her father was kind of okay with her choosing dauntless, because because abnegation and dauntless, they don't really, like, argue. They just kind of have different opinions on things. But they're just like, that's cool. So they don't really get along. So I think that her father still was kind of mostly mad at her brother for choosing erudite. So, yeah. And so anyway, but it's just so amazing, and, you know, it's basically just about her, like, trying to conceal her divergentness, because she was like a mixture of all three. She wasn't candor or amity, and so yeah. But okay, and if you've read these books, tell me, am I the only one that has put, like, deep, honest thought into what faction they would be in? Like, I don't know. But, I mean, I cannot be the only one that has done that. Or maybe I am. No shame. You know, no regret. No, you know that photo that's going around the internet a lot of that guy with a tattoo and it says no on his chest and it says no regret, and it's supposed to say no regrets, but regrets is spelled bad. It's misspelled. So so I need that. I'm gonna get that. Okay, so oh my god, it's just, you need to read it. You need to read it. You just read it. Okay, run to it. Run. Just run to your Barnes & Noble, or if you have like a Nook or something, or a Kindle, or an iPad, just, anything you can read on, just run to it. Sprint. Don't fall. And, okay, but, and it kind of reminds, like, I mean, it's kind of weird, because, like, just the aggregation and erudites, you know, just the way, like, they, you know, treat each other, kind of just reminds me of, like, the society we live in today, like, or, I don't know. It just kind of reminds me of like political parties and stuff like that. So I don't know, maybe that's just me. Anyway, and so also, okay, what faction would you be in? If you haven't read them yet, the factions are Candor, which values honesty and speaking your mind. There's Amity, which values peace, Erudite, which values intelligence, and Aggregation, which values selflessness, and then Dauntless, which values bravery. I think I would be in, okay, well, I'm going to go through all of them and tell you why I'm not. Okay, Dauntless, girl, I cannot jump on a moving train. It just ain't happening. Okay, so that one's out. Aggregation, I like abnegation, and I agree with a lot of their things, and from an outsider of that faction, it seems, you know, like Beatrice said, if she was an outsider, the lifestyle seemed really good, but I mean, it's just, they take it so far, like, she's only allowed to look in the mirror every 3 months. Girl, this is what the situation my hair is in is what happens when I don't look in the mirror. Girl, I cannot do that. So, and like, she wouldn't like fully stand in the mirror, like, she'd only catch glimpses when her mom was cutting her hair. So, I like abnegation, I couldn't live in that, so, that one's out. Okay, so, Amity, which values peace, I like that one. I think I could be in that one. And then Erudite, which values intelligence, I could be in that one. And then Candor, I like Candor. I do value honesty in a person. It's just, well, valuing, like, but I mean, I kind of have a little trouble, like, expressing my emotions. So maybe that's why I'm so emotionally scared up. But yeah, so I'm kind of, you know, I kind of have a little trouble with that. So that's why, but yeah, so tell me which faction you would be in, or you could be factionless. I don't know. You know, if you want to be like that and be like homeless and live in poverty, you could do that. You know, not judging you for your lifestyle. I'm hitting myself a lot in this video. I don't know. I feel like I keep just stuttering a lot more than I usually do in my videos. It's just in my videos. Honestly, in like real life, I don't repeat myself a lot. Like, I don't say the same thing 5 million times. To see the snow, you have to. It's so amazing. Pretty snow. It's so pretty. I can't get out. Look, the snow's like piled up at the door. That could potentially be a problem. Puppy, hi. Say hi. What's your name? What's your name? Say your name's Buddy. Say your name's Buddy. Hi. Hi. Your name's Buddy. Say hi. You gonna say hi? Strict. Okay, good boy. You're sitting. Wait. Hey. Stay. No. You have to do the trick. No, you have to do the trick. You have to do the Okay. Wait. Let me put it on your nose. Wait. Come on. Please. You'll get the cookie. You want the cookie? Oh, Buddy, come on. Puppy, please. Okay, fine. Just take it. Ah! Look at him. Okay, there was this trick where he put it on where my daddy put it on his nose, and then he flung his head back onto the floor. Well, and it landed on the floor and he ate, but he won't do it anymore, but that's okay. I still love you. Do you like the cookie? Yes, you like the cookie. The doggy cookie. It wasn't a human cookie. So I'm going to have to cut this video off, and I'm sorry. It's just not a lot has been going on because we can't go anywhere because, like you saw, the snow is piled up against the door. But don't worry, we have like food and stuff. But oh my gosh, the power went out the other day and so did the water. It was exciting. Anyway, so I have to go. Subscribe, become a member of the bakery. I always subscribe back. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr. Kick me, not literally. I always follow back and, you know, reply back and all that jazz. And oh yeah, kick me, not literally. And comment on this video and leave a video response on what's been happening in your life. Subscribe, like this video, favorite this video, share this video because sharing is caring. Peace, hair, grease, and mwah! I love you. See you in the back, guys.